Hey everybody, it is Wednesday night and it's time for Super Geeked Up. Woo, yeah! All right, hey everybody. Hi everybody, welcome to Super Geeked Up. I'm Jeff. This is your live weekly geeky pop culture show. We do zany geeky chat, play fun, geek-themed games. Thank you so much for watching. I see a lot of people already in the chat. I am joined as always by my co-host, Francis Fernandez.
Bonus nachos, everyone.
Okay, great. So we're excited, folks. Hey, this is the Dragon episode. It's Dragon Day. I'm officially declaring it, folks. We have three authors from the new anthology, Dragons of a Different Tale, 17 Unusual Dragon Tales. And Francis and I are also two of the authors, actually.
Yeah, we have five authors. Technically.
Five authors, yeah.
Yes, we have three author guests as well as ourselves. So we actually have five authors here, folks, as part of the anthology, which we have been talking about incessantly, I know, in the show, folks, but now it's finally out. So now you get your grubby hands on it. And I know some of you already have, you told me, so thank you so much. And we will give you links and all that good stuff later on for and tell you about these fine folks' stories. But let me introduce them. He has been on many times. This whole anthology was his brainchild. He is the mastermind behind it. It is Marx Pyle.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. All right. Hey, getting bow. Wow, I'm not worthy. Another author. It is JC Mastro.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
And last but not least, she is also an author in the anthology. It is Sophia DeSensi.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for being here. Let's just make. When are we not nice? I don't understand this quote.
Ladies present before.
Nice.
You're right. Like we've never had women on the show.
It's a regular occurrence.
Julio, you're right. This is actually the most people we've ever had on the show doing StreamYard version. Anyway, we have had way back in the day. We've had a lot of people on, but you're right.
Our goal is 9, so we can do the Brady Bunch thing.
Oh, I bet it would divide it up that way too. Actually, you're right. That would be amazing. All right. Anyway, folks, I almost started singing it. Almost.
Sorry, couldn't help it.
Folks, anyway, you can, of course, put all your comments in the chat. We'll share them along the show. We want to hear your answers to the geeky questions. We're going to play some improv games later, including Tangent Tales and One True Pairing. And we're going to talk a lot about dragons today, so we want to hear your input. And if you're first time watching, welcome. And if you're a veteran viewer, welcome back. Thank you for watching, folks. All right, but let's start with our super geeky question, which Francis has for us.
Yes, look, we all love different types of animals, bunnies, cats, dogs, but really it's all about one specific animal that existed many, many, many millennia ago in some way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. Really, the question we want to ask you, all of you out there, I know this is a long intro to this one really short question. What's your favorite thing that has a dragon in it, or on it, I guess, too?
So folks, it can be a movie, it can be a book, a video game, whatever you want that has a dragon in it. By the way, first we have a very important question from Laura. What is JC drinking?
This is a very dirty, quick margarita. I just splashed with tequila, a little triple sec, and a little bit of mix in there. But it's good tequila. It's Santo by Sammy Hagar.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
There you go.
Sammy Hagar has a tequila?
Yes. Right. Yes, he does.
You made it when you have your own alcoholic, like anything.
The 40 years of music before that, too.
Yeah, but now you
now
make a drink of some sort.
Yes,
well, you guys really. No.
Oh, and the other guy, Guy Fieri, he's part of that, too. They're partners.
Oh, wow.
Well, we have the real other guy right here, Francis. But
yeah, no, I can't compare to Guy Fieri. He's Flavor Town.
Flavor Town.
I hate that show. It makes me so hungry.
I'm going to share you guys. I see we already got some dragon answers in the chat. I'm going to get those.
All right.
Thank you. Keep them coming. Listeners wants to know if John's a linguist. So actually, John, listeners, it was Latin, not Greek in the story, which we will get to later.
Okay. Yeah. No. But I know somebody.
Yes. All right. So Josh says Mortal Kombat is. Where's the dragon in that? Is there a dragon? I don't remember.
What's his face? Like summon a dragon. Liu Kang.
Oh, really? Hey, nice.
He's a fire dragon. Yeah.
Isn't there
Right.
Sigil a dragon?
And there's Sigil's a
It
dragon.
is. You're
Yeah.
right. That's good. Good call, Sophia.
Whoa.
Puff the Magic Dragon. I like somebody said that. Very good.
Oh, there you go.
That's a
Marx
good
actually
Okay.
mentions that
Okay.
in the intro to the book. Puff.
Yeah.
Maleficent. Laura mentions. That's a good one. All right. Well, let's get to some of you guys. Sophia, what about you? What is your favorite thing?
How
about
to
the
Train
dragon?
Your Dragon.
Oh, good.
Oh yes.
How many are there of those movies?
Oh my
now?
god.
17.
I don't know. There's maybe like 4. Is there 4? I don't know. I feel like at least 3, right?
I think there's
Yeah, at
3.
least
And then
3.
did they do some specials
There's
or
3?
something?
Maybe there's
Yeah.
only 3. There's a few of them though. And I think
I
a
think
TV
there
show too.
I think there was a spinoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a holiday special.
Yeah, right. it's Disney, you know, so they gotta milk it.
Right?
Do you have a favorite dragon in that?
I mean, I like Toothless, of course.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
he's
Right.
so cute. I did the build. I have a Toothless Build-A-Bear.
Oh my God, do you? They actually made
Yeah,
one of those? That's awesome.
I love Build-A-Bear actually.
Build-A-Bear's actually really cool.
It's
Oh, there
fun.
you go.
They have like Baby Yodas there now. and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They had Pikachu for a while.
Pikachu's good.
Mhm.
All right, let's see. Marx, what about you? Your favorite thing with a dragon in it?
Gosh. Well, growing up, besides Smog, of course, on the Hobbit, which I remember the old cartoon where he had like searchlight eyes and stuff. I don't know if you remember that. or
Oh,
not.
yeah.
The greatest adventure.
Book-wise, like Margaret West Tracy Hickman's Dragonlance books. I also played role-playing games, so those were a lot of fun, and they were great. Those are the first humanoid dragons like mixed in there, and so those are some ones I grew up with. So I don't know. I'm gonna cheat and say Supernatural because there's one episode with a dragon.
Oh, get out of here. You try to supernatural for all your answers. Jesus.
I think Marx is a fan. Just
And
saying.
Martian Manhunter when he turns into a dragon.
A little bit.
I'm surprised your story wasn't like about the supernatural fan fiction or something. And this is about-
The next one.
Oh, right.
there's these 2 brother dragons, and
Yeah.
all right, John, what about you?
Oh, cool. There, I actually saw it roll through the chat. Somebody else knows what's up. I think it was Kathy. Yeah. Flight of Dragons. Rankin Bass, 1982.
Oh.
I don't
Wait,
know.
is that
I
a,
don't
is
know
that a
that one
cartoon?
at
Is
all.
it
It was
a
an
movie?
animated, cartoon. It had the voice talents of John Ritter, James Earl Jones, Harry Morgan. It was rad. It was the first thing I ever saw as a kid growing up about dragons. And it was just super, super cool. Actually, it's the first and only thing I think I've ever seen that came up with a scientific explanation for how they fly and why they breathe fire.
Ah.
So
Cool.
I
Oh,
could
that's really
geek
cool.
out. I could geek out forever and tell you the whole story, but we ain't got time for that. But no, it is awesome. It was, if you can find it, I think it's on Amazon now. It's worth a watch. It was really cool.
Cool. In the chat, by the Laura is a big fan of your choice there, Sophia.
Yay.
Toothless, she says.
Woo.
Little smiley face.
guys know.
Let's see here. We got, so this
80s
should have been my
kids, right?
answer. This is my new answer now. Scorpio said this. Without a doubt, Dragon Age. What a great game series. So fun to create stories in that world. Great choice, Scorpio. I love the Dragon Age video game series. Let's see. We got King Ghidorah. That's a Godzilla, right? Is that Godzilla?
Yes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's Godzilla.
Three
It's
heads.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Is it a dragon? A 3-headed dragon? Is that what it is? Ghidorah is?
Yeah.
Okay. Good choice.
Basically. Well, electricity,
let's-
lightning, breath.
I thought that was Monster Zero or something. I don't know. Whatever.
I think they're the
Oh,
same, aren't they?
Lister's mate, by the way, he's been reading the stories in the anthology the last couple days. He said, "How to Train Your Dragon" was a line in one of the stories in the book. I didn't know.
Oh, really? Whose was it? I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, see, if you remember Listener's Mate, if not, that's fine. Listener's Mate, just go back and read the whole book a second time,
I
please.
know, yeah.
Probably
read it
Colton.
many, many times.
Yeah, Colton loves How to Train Your Dragon too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
probably.
Huge
Oh,
fan.
wow, I read his during the critique. I'm gonna have to go back.
Yeah.
Of course, maybe he added it after the critique. He snuck it in there. Let's see.
He's a
I'm just
sneaky
trying to
guy.
think if I missed any other choices. Francis, what's yours, Francis?
Well, Tammy was talking about it, I think.
Dragon Riders of Pern?
No, she mentions Mushu, who was in Mulan.
That was one of my
Oh,
answers.
yeah.
Yes, Mulan.
Yeah.
Mushu's great.
Yeah, which is another
Yep.
one that I guess I don't remember. Did I grow up with it, or was I old enough for it? 98? Oh yeah, I was out of high school by then. But there you go. I still love that movie. It's still great.
Then yes, you grew up with it.
It's awesome.
I think we're all pretty close to the same age, except maybe Sophia. But
Yeah, I was young. I love Mushu though. He's so cute. I was
Yes.
so sad that they didn't add like the humor to the new Mulan or anything
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
You know?
so serious.
That was one of the best parts.
Mhm.
It is, although I love the new Mulan. I think I treat it as like it was a totally different movie, and they
Yeah, it's
Mushu would not have
complete-
worked in that movie. So.
Yeah, no, it's like
Yeah,
very
that's true.
serious, Yeah.
But I love them both. Anyway, by speaking of Dragon Riders of Pern, which I shared this online, but I thought this was super cool that our anthology was right next to Dragon Riders of Pern on the Amazon science fiction anthologies bestseller list the other day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, dude, that was just like rock because I read her when I was young and something like. And
I did too. Yeah,
she's a legend.
there were so many. I couldn't tell you which ones they were that I actually read, but no, it was rad.
Yeah. Laura has another great answer. Never Ending Story, Falcor, the
Oh.
Lockheed Dragon.
Yeah.
Great
Okay,
choice,
that's my
Laura.
new favorite now.
I think that's a good answer. You should like to and Game of Thrones, of course. I'm surprised nobody
Sure.
said that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a good dark show for those of us who can't
You know-
handle the sunny optimism of The Walking Dead anymore.
I don't feel like the Game of Thrones dragons had that much characterization to really like get behind them. You know,
I didn't like the electric dragons at the end that like they just like all of a sudden like could like melt the wall. You know, it was just like that was like not realistic at all. But
you know.
they started well.
Carrie has a great choice. Enter the Dragon, no real dragon, but Bruce Lee, man, honorable
All
mention,
right.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi has a dragon in it. So.
Two great choices, Carrie. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Great. And let's see here.
Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris, pretty epic.
Oh, yeah.
Grabs his
Rips
chest
out
hair.
chest hair. Right,
Blows
yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I have Kung Fu in my story, I did not have any chest hair being ripped out.
Oh,
This is
missed
true.
opportunity.
Missed opportunity. Yep.
Yeah.
It totally was.
Although I do love the stuffy nose part. That made me laugh.
Oh, and mine? Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I
Yep.
appreciate that.
I really did.
Tammy has a shirt with Mushu saying, dishonor, dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. Let's see here. Is this a My Little Pony thing?
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Dragon
there's a
Friendship is Magic?
dragon in there. Yes.
Thank you.
Purple dragon.
All right, good.
Nope.
Oh, Chaz likes all dragons. He has a collection of 40 plus dragons of many types. Do you mean like figures,
cool.
like collectibles? Chaz, do you mean?
Or
That's
like
really cool.
in your dungeon.
It's real dragons.
Why would they be
Guns
in
down.
Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, all right.
Right.
The dragons
That's
are
right.
not usually in the dungeon, actually. Well, they could be.
It could be.
They could be.
Yeah,
It's a
big
crappy
dungeon.
place for a dragon to be, though. In the dungeon.
In the
She's
dragon
flying.
state.
I'm surprised
Stable.
nobody threw out Smog at this point.
Well,
Mark
Mark's mentioned
said
it.
I mentioned
Did he?
Smog.
Oh, okay.
John just like tunes Mark's out and is like, all right.
I was drinking. Sorry.
Hello, Nikki. Hey, you're so glad you're watching. You're right. Yeah, you're right in time. It's always right in time when you're watching, when you tune into the show. She loves the shirt, by the way, with the Mushu. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Hello, James. Hey, you're new here. Thank you so much for watching, man. You're welcome. We appreciate you being here. You can share your favorite dragon story with us if you like. Well, not story. It could be anything. It could be a movie. It could be I don't know, whatever you want. Anything.
I was trying to think of something like completely not story related about dragons that had a dragon in it, and I couldn't do it.
Have you read the book Serafina?
No.
It's like it's a young adult book with dragons, and it's like from the point of view of a dragon. It was pretty good.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I like
Nice.
that. That's nice.
Yeah.
So Chaz has just a lot of dragon paraphernalia. Cufflinks. Wow, that's cool.
Dude, right on.
Yeah. And welcome to Jeannie David Rivera.
Hey.
Oh, Jeannie!
I know her.
She's from our program.
Yes,
Awesome.
she
Welcome.
knows us from school. That's
She's very
cool.
excited to read the rest of Dragon Anthology. Awesome. Thanks, Jeannie. All right. Dragon Tales. Wait, what is Dragon Tales?
It's a kid show. It's pretty cute, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, Dragon Tales. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Like a new show or an old show?
That's pretty
I
old.
think it's older, yeah.
Yeah.
Animated?
Yeah, animated.
Okay.
PBS and stuff, I think.
Shit.
Yeah, I think it was
Damn
PBS.
I wish I watched that. All right. Bearded dragons? Sure.
Yeah.
Bearded dragons are cool.
Komodo dragons.
Oh,
All right, so we got everybody's dragon choices, right? We're all good, yes?
Yeah. Now, in
I got a
junior,
lot.
if we're adding kaiju, then like when I was in junior high, I was a huge Godzilla fan. I watched every Godzilla thing and stuff. I also like pro wrestling. I had questionable tastes.
Why?
I get
why
it.
Oh man, you're dissing too.
I'm just teasing.
Don't be dissing.
I get it.
You should be like, I had great taste.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Who
you know
was
what? I
that,
meant to
though?
mention this actually. I think James just brought it up. Draco from Dragonheart, right? Is that what that's from, right?
Yes.
Is that what you-
Oh yes. That's
yeah, great. Francis, of course, come on, Francis. Give us a little.
Yeah.
well, I can't. He doesn't use the Russian accent in that movie.
All right, give
so-
us Sean Connery and Hunt for October, please.
Yes, I'll have to give you my heart, my own heart. That's why you suck. You suck as a king. I hate you. Oh man, he was the worst.
You suck
was-
as a king.
You suck
That
as
was
a
in the
kid.
movie. I remember something very specific in Dragonheart.
He doesn't say that, right?
I don't know if he said suck.
That'd
but-
be amazing though if he did. You suck as a king.
Oh, boy.
Jake the American Dragon had a great ship with the Dragon of Rose. That's also an animated series, right?
I
Oh,
watched
wow.
that, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. We just got it. We just got it there, Tammy. A Sean Connery dragon.
I bet there were
By the-
Power Ranger dragons at some point too.
There were Power Ranger dragons. Yes.
Okay, I was right.
Yes, there
Oh,
was.
perfect,
yeah.
Nikki. Yeah, we just mentioned Dragonheart. Yeah, I love
The-
Dragonheart.
The Dragon Zord or whatever, right?
Dragons
Power Rangers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, so
I
Jalil,
just
I'll
assumed
actually-
because they have a million versions of Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, yeah. Julio, I will actually disagree with you. I actually think the Dragonheart sequels, and there's actually like 4 of them, folks. There's like 5 Dragonheart movies. Most
Really?
people
Yep.
know that. They're actually good. I think most of them are actually well done. A lot of them, some of them are direct to video, but they're well done. A lot of them.
Yeah. I actually watched Vengeance last week with Helena Bonham Carter as the dragon.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, not that bad. It was pretty entertaining.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's actually the newest, I think. It was like 2020.
Okay. Yeah, and it's amazing they're still making Dragonheart movies.
Right.
It's awesome. Maybe we'll be making Dragon anthologies that long from now. All right. So let's go to our first game. Francis, what is our first geeky game we're going to do?
All right.
Oh, snap.
Well, this one is a special edition of Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales, Tangent Tales, Dragon Edition.
I never saw that cartoon, so yeah, you're out of luck.
I come up with the beginning of a dragon tale, and then I'm going to pass the story along to anyone in the, well, among us, and each person adds the story and then passes it to someone else until someone decides, that's it, we're done, I cannot stand this story anymore. So, get ready for
Make
this.
it last a while. How long you got?
Okay.
Oh, I apologize because this is going to be long. So,
Wait, you have a long opening?
yes, I do.
All right.
And it's all terrible because you'll get it. A dragon father and son were sitting in front of a roaring fire, trying to keep warm on this cool winter's eve. The father stroking his long, elegant beard with the thoughtfulness of a wizened elder, his speckled wings shivering in the night. The son, eager to hear the story he had asked his dear papa to tell, sat with bated breath. The warmth blanketed them both like a homespun quilt, and the crackling heat was like music to their ears. It was then the aged father broke the fourth wall and opened his lips to utter the first words of this epic tale. Wow, it felt like this intro would just drag on.
God.
Dad, I don't want your story to drag on. I want to hear about dragons. Oh, yes, right. Of course, us. We are dragons. We have given half our hearts to asshole kings. We have burned down cities and eaten Matthew McConaughey. We have puffed the magic. We have spread our 7 balls around the world. But the biggest thing we have ever done that has changed the world in the most significant way was this one thing, this one amazing thing. And son, I share this with you. JC.
Oh, God.
Lucky you.
That's the part.
Drop the ball. Okay. Share this one thing with you. Yeah.
Yes. And it's the most significant, most life-changing thing that we are going to give to this world.
Oh my God.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Okay. All right. Son, I share with you this one precious thing, the greatest thing that we can give to this world. And that is the gift of myth and legend. For while we
Tell me
sit
more,
here,
Dad.
yes, for while we sit here, the world of myth and legend is passing away. Mankind and humanity have all but forgotten us. We will fade away into nothingness as the years go by. But it is our duty as the last to share our tales, to share our myths and our history, and make sure that it lives on through the ages after we are long gone. Don't laugh at me. To do this, my son, you have to do this one important thing. And that is Marx.
So
I need a drink.
as we look around, we see this is actually in the past. And he goes, you must take the form of a human called Gary and create a game in
Gary?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, sorry, all right.
It will spread the legends of dragons forever, so we will not be forgotten. And then the prophets have said that this will eventually, someday, a scientist child who will play this game and love it will experiment of genetics, bringing back our species. And then there will be, and we zoom and you go, you hear some music rise, and a helicopter flying in, and you see a sign go, Dragon Park. And then whoever's next.
You gotta pass to someone, Mark.
Oh, pass it to. Are you playing this too, Jeff?
I am playing.
We're all
Yeah.
playing it.
Or do you want to go next, Sophia? I'll give it Sophia. Go for it.
Okay, Sophia.
Dragon Park.
Me? It's my
Dragon
turn.
Park.
Dragon Park.
Okay, so I do have to talk in like third person. Okay, we're
No,
in,
you talk however you want.
You
we're
can
in
do
a
it any way you
dragon
want.
You
park,
can
Mark's
enter
gonna
in
do
the
the-
story now and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Of this.
and there's dragons riding roller coasters, and there's dragon balloons.
Love it.
And then all of a sudden there's like this one little girl, and she's in this dragon park, and they're all dragons, and she's really scared, and she doesn't know why that there's only dragons in this park. So she goes up to a dragon and she asks, and now it's Francis's turn.
Oh, wait, let me.
I got you.
Because that would be
I'll
awesome.
go. I'll go actually because I haven't gone.
Okay,
Yet.
it's just
Okay.
I'll go because I haven't gone yet.
Oh.
Was that a sound of a dragon? Oh, and that's the way. That's what the dragon sounded like, folks.
That's my dog screaming bloody murder because somebody came home. Sorry.
And the dragon said, "Oh, don't worry, little girl. Everyone is welcome at Dragon Park. Humans, elves, trolls, gnomes. Everyone is welcome here. It is a wonderful land, and it is all thanks to the great Gary, who many millennia ago created this wonderful game that all our rides are based off of. For you see, you had to roll dice to see how the ride would turn out, and it was different every time. If you got a 20, it would be really amazing, and if you got a 1, it was really boring. And the girl was like, "Oh, this sounds amazing! Wow, I'm Gary. That's a great name too." So she rented all the rides, and it was super fun with her new dragon companion. But then an ominous cloud gathered over Dragon Park.
Ooh.
Yes, and very foreboding music started playing over the loudspeakers. And the girl and the dragons and everyone were looking up in the sky, and what emerged shocked them. Francis, what was it?
Oh, yes. Tommy Chong waved the smoke away from his face. Oh, man. I can't believe I had this weird dream about like a park and dragons and stuff. Like, really, not here right now. Oh my god. But boy, that was a really cool story that these guys were telling me. Or was it me telling that story? I can't really tell. You know what? I'm just gonna keep smoking this thing called the Dragon's Tail. And hopefully I can have more fun with these dragons. Thanks, everyone who's watching me on the television. And have
The
a
end,
good night.
right? Okay.
The end. Did you throw the end?
The end.
I'm assuming that was wrapping up, right? Is that what you're
Yes.
I'm assuming? Yes. All right. Very well done, everybody.
Well, you did the smoke thing, and I'm like, there's only one thing I can do with smoke.
I like how that's the only thing you thought you could do. Telling us a lot.
I thought you might get Cheech to come in there for a minute, but that's okay.
By the way, sorry, Lizzie. Sorry, Lizzie came in while we were doing that game. Hello, Lizzie. Thank you for all the hearts.
Hi.
Appreciate it. Let's see here. Oh, bravo. Great job, JC. Laura said after you had gone.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Proteus, glad you're here with us. Let's see. Dragon Park, the next biggest theme park from Super Geeked Up.
Yeah, sure.
Nikki says, LMAO, can't get better than improv. Also, kudos to all of you. I could never think of anything like this. Oh, thanks. That's very nice of you to say.
Thank you.
Oh, this is... No, see, I did not want to go that way, Laura. I didn't want to go to the eater. It's terrible. But thank you for the praise, Laura.
It's like, you're right, girl. You shouldn't be here.
It certainly could happen.
It's terrible. Dr. Grant, Dr. Sadler, welcome to Dragon Park.
Nice.
That story went up in smoke. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
And bravo, great. Thank you, Kath. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the support. All right. That's going to be in the next edition of the Dragon Anthology. That'll be a special bonus story, right, Marx?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. That's right. We'll do like a round robin and we'll all,
Smoking meta. That's what-
No.
Dude, could be fun. Actually, imagine that if like all 17 of us, one person's did it, and then he handed it off, and the next person added,
Yeah.
they handed it off, and the next person.
I've
That could
thought
be-
about that'd be fun to do something like that.
That would actually would be really fun.
It really would. Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, hey, now, folks, now it is time actually to talk more about the anthology.
All right.
So, Dragons of a Different Tale, 17 Unusual Dragon Tales. It is available right now, folks, at your favorite books retailer of choice. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple, Kobo, etc. The ebook's out. The print version is up on Barnes & Noble right now. Mark's sold as of today, I think. And it's coming soon to other places. You can pre-order it on Amazon right now if you prefer print. But as I share some images, Marks, why don't you tell people about the genesis of the idea and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so I was in Seton Hill University, as were John and Sophia. They're from my class, and at the final term, I was thinking of like genre mishmashing, genre twists and stuff, and collaborative projects. As you know, Jeff Francis, I've done film and stuff, so it's a very collaborative process. There's a certain energy to doing something like that. And I came up with the idea of wanting to do some kind of genre twist mash anthology deal. And then I was like, I can't do it. Not ready for that yet, right? And stuff. So I probably wouldn't have done it until 2022 or later. But a friend of mine passed away, filmmaker, and I realized I was just procrastinating like all writers do. So I thought, you might as well move forward, and I'll learn if I make any mistakes, right? And hopefully everybody will trust me. And I approached my fellow classmates who graduated to see if they would jump on board, and a lot of them did. Most of them did, like Sophia and John. Then I approached you guys, Jeff and Francis, and you guys didn't laugh at my PowerPoint too much.
He's like, too much. Didn't laugh too much.
I don't know that I remember a PowerPoint, to be honest. But you didn't need it.
Wow, it was really memorable for you, John. I remember it vividly. It was the most amazing PowerPoint I'd ever seen.
I think you had. I think you had me before the PowerPoint.
January or something, probably.
Oh yeah.
And then just expand out there to different people that we either knew or were related to Seton Hill. Every short story is a dragon, but it's a different kind of dragon story. They're not Western. They're not necessarily Western type of dragons that hoard treasures and stuff. We try to do dragons that are in different genres or very different kinds of dragons. Like the story that I wrote with Julie was is set in the Wild West, sort of an alternative history type thing where dragons exist and other supernatural creatures. We have like a Victorian London story. And then I don't know if you want me to say what your guys' are, because you probably say them. So, and you guys all did various ones. And so yeah. And then, so there's a few things that are different with this anthology. I also wanted to experiment with. We did critique rounds. So we got to know each other a little bit and polish each other's stories a little bit. You don't usually do that with anthologies. And then I asked everybody, optionally, but most people did it, to do like a behind the scenes like essay, and to give a little bit extra insight behind the stories. I know, like when I read an anthology, if I really like a story, I like to learn a little bit more about it if possible, and more about the author too. And so I thought that would be a nice bonus. So that's the wraparound cover. So
yeah, but this is my first time seeing it. Mark just sent it to me before the show. Hey, all our names are on the back. That's nice.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Yep. And
actually, the wraparound looks amazing. Oh my God, there's fucking water in a ship in it. Ships in it. That's cool. I never saw the back before. I don't know why I got so excited about that, but I just
because it's
like, there's boats.
Woo.
But actually, it looks really cool. Shane, what is it? Shane
Leighton.
Yep. Was Sophia recommended? So.
Oh, good job, Sophia.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, she's the publisher of the Parliament House Press, and she does all the covers for their books too.
Oh, nice! Mm-hmm. Great job. You did a great job.
Yeah, she's a really good cover artist and did a great job on this. So 17 different stories, 18 authors because I co-wrote one, and then of course John or JC and
John's good. JC's the official name.
I don't want to confuse people. Like, who's this John guy?
That's me. That's me.
Victoria and Anne, Victoria, L. Scott, and C. Lynch, all also were editors on it also, and helped a lot with the editing. So, so that's kind of
all right. So I'm going to have these guys tell you a little bit just briefly about their stories in a minute, folks. But let's get some chats here. Jeannie has her Kindle version, but I want a signed copy for my signed bookshelf. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
I got you. As soon as I see you, I got you.
Lister's Mate says, there was one line in Marx and Julie's story that really resonated with me. I am a beast from the West, and I will not be tamed. Beast of the West, I think is actually.
Yeah.
I just read it last night.
A wild beast of the West. So there's a story in there that she tells where she's like, I'm a wild beast of the West and I will not be tamed. So yeah, I'm glad that resonated. Cool. So
yeah, he wants to have that attitude in his life. There you go. Hey, you've inspired.
Oh, awesome.
That was a cool moment. I like that line.
you.
All right, so Sophia, why don't you tell people a little bit about your story and anything, if you want to say anything about what inspired it or just a little bit about it, whatever you'd like to share.
Okay. Yeah. So my short story is Tiny Hearts, and it features a like sassy, tiny, ring-sized dragon, who binds himself to Lovelet, the protagonist, and he brings her to like this like kind of eerie Victorian house, where she makes like friends with all these like different familiars and magical creatures, and it was inspired by I wear this vintage cameo ring. And so I imagined like, what if this like the little like ivory like stone was actually like a dragon egg, and if a tiny like little ring-sized dragon like hatched out of there, and he's like a mood changing color dragon. So he like when he bound to Lovelet, the protagonist, he changes colors depending on her mood and his mood as well. So he's like a mood changing dragon.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the idea about the ring. That's great.
It was fun. It's a cute story.
Yeah, it's like a cute little like YA rom-com type story.
Oh, that's great. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's got some cool art too.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, is
and
there
we
art
have
in
a little
it?
bit of art. Yeah, there's art on the page.
Yeah, I saw that, and I didn't realize any of them were going to have art. That's cool. Licious May says he's already 65% in the Kindle. Nice. All right,
Nice.
making his way through it. Excellent.
All right.
Thanks, man. So John, all right, hit me
Yeah.
up with your story.
All right. So yeah, my story is Spirit of the Dragon, and it is about a fictional heavy metal band who, as
what's
they
their
say,
name? What's their band's name?
Dragon Fraggin.
Fraggin.
That's right. They have, as they say, practically invented the dragon metal genre. You know, if you guys have any, if you like heavy metal and rock and roll, there's a million different metals. There's death metal, core metal, grunge metal, groove, on and on and on. So anyway, they're dragon metal. And, they're super, super pretty successful, but they're looking for something new and different for their next album. And so they go searching them around and try to find something that they can base a song off of. And they find themselves in a cave in Wales, where this sort of mysterious boatman steers them down a side cave to find this ancient book that has a spell in it, basically, to release the spirit of a dragon back into the world who's been imprisoned. And they think it's a great idea. This is awesome. This is so metal. And they write a song about it using the spell. And so for the very first time, they perform it live in concert at this huge rock metal festival. And basically recite the incantation for the first time. And I won't tell you what happens.
Yeah, don't say what happens.
But
because it's great.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. Let me put it that way.
Licious May says, there's even bluegrass metal, he says.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's nuts. I can't keep track of it or tell you anything about like if it didn't come before 1990 something, I don't know what the hell it is.
I will say, because I got to read John's in the critique sessions, besides the ending being amazing, I told him, like, I know the critiques, like, I really thought John was like a musician in a band, like hardcore, because like the way he wrote it, I was like, dude, this guy knows fucking everything about music. Like, it's so well done, man, because you told me afterwards you didn't, so like, well done.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I do play guitar a little bit. I like to make a joyous noise, and that's about all it is, to be honest with you. But no, I do. I like that's my genre of music, so I definitely pay attention and have a little bit of a musical background, so I kind of know where that stuff comes from. But it was a lot of fun to write it that way. I wanted to try to capture the feel of the concert and really try to explain what the music was happening, because I think it would fall flat if you didn't, But
yeah, well done. Folks,
thank you, I appreciate it.
We're gonna get the more other ones here, but Dragons of a Different Tale, you can get it at this link, bookstoread.com/dragonstale. that'll take you to. You can go to any retailer you want from that link. You can also just search it if you want on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, obviously, if you prefer. But also, if you want the print version on Amazon, you will have to search for it right now. That this link will only go to the Kindle version, at least when I tested.
Yeah, it'll eventually sync up. But
Yeah,
it
they'll
takes a little
sync
bit for Amazon to do it.
All right. So, Mark, did you I'm sorry, I forgot. Did you actually talk about your story in your
No.
opening or no? All right. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the story?
It's called A Wild Beast of the West. It's a Wild West story, but it's kind of alternative history. There's dragons and such. There's horses too, but people also ride dragons. And the government has passed a law where, because wild dragons are almost extinct now, so they passed a law so you can't domesticate dragons anymore. So now the domesticated dragons are worth a lot of money. And the main character, Sarah, sort of this adventurous type character who travels the country and also like fights poachers and researches supernatural creatures and stuff. She's got her group that's been hired to stop these rustlers who are like stealing dragons and horses and cows and stuff, and trying to stop a range war. And she's a really talented dragon rider. And the bad guys also have some talented riders, including one that's riding something that may actually be a predator to a dragon. So, and then lots of gunfighting and flying happens.
Gunfighting and flying.
Yeah.
And rustling and wrangling.
Yeah.
So I actually read the story last night, Mark. You guys did a great job. It was very enjoyable. Awesome. By the way, I also like Sarah Storm is a great name.
Yeah. Right? Well, thank you. I'm glad that worked.
That's a good Western dragon riding name.
Yeah. Yeah, and Julie,
Harv, poor Harv.
Oh yeah, and Harv's a good character too. So, yeah, Julie, said she loves westerns, and so I was like, "What do you want to do this as?" And I was like, "I bet you a western, right?" And she's like, "Yes, a western." So, so then it just kind of went from there with the story and everything. So. And she came up with the ending, which I think worked really well. At first, I was like, I don't know about this ending, but it worked.
I want to actually, off the show, I'll ask you about that because I'm which particular element I'm curious about. Which, yeah,
okay,
I don't want to ruin anything. So this is a great segue listeners made. He says, I really enjoyed Francis's story as well. I had no idea that he knew so much about reincarnation. It was nice to get a spiritual, religious look in the stories. Well, hey, Francis, that's great. Tell people about your story.
And reincarnation.
You don't have to address that if you don't want to, but you can at least tell him about the story.
That face said
He's like, I don't know anything about reincarnation. What are you talking about?
Well, so this is why I'm new to this whole thing. So Marx tells us, "Oh, we're gonna do this thing," and I'm like, "Great!" First thing that comes to mind.
More than that, by the way, folks. He didn't just say we're gonna do this thing.
It was one slide on the PowerPoint.
It's gonna be easy. Are you in?
Well, when the idea was shared, though, I'm like, the first thing that popped into my mind was, "Oh, a dragon that becomes everyone's home." Done. And then I just built a story around this.
I was on the call. He literally did come up with it right on the spot.
I just came up with it at the moment we were talking about it. And so I built the story around that idea, having no idea what I was going to write about. So it really blossomed just from thinking, what did I want? How did I want to build a world around a dragon that was like these people's home? So that's kind of, I guess, the seed to that story. It's about a dragon. I had to figure out why the dragon wasn't home in the first place. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why should that be a thing? And eventually, it's like, oh yeah, it's about a dragon that unfortunately, with certain circumstances, kind of destroys these people's home and has to kind of become that place. But there's also another element to it because I want it to be about, these two young people who were in love, and I just added them in there because that's a story I would have written anyway. I'm like, oh, I'll add a little dragon to it. So that's kind of how I put that together. But yeah, I mean, it's I guess it's a little bit of a love story and a sci-fi. Hey, what do I do now? we have no planet to live on anymore. Oh, I know. Let's live on this dragon. So that's pretty much more or less it. And yes, there's a bit of a reincarnation thing, but that I don't know. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I was hanging out with Tommy Chong one time, and we, like, I don't know how I came up with that, but it's a fun little addition, and I don't know. It gave me. Hopefully, it's a stepping off point, and maybe doing something more. Since it was a lot of fun writing this stuff and actually putting it out there, and people saying it's okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I hope it's okay.
And it's called A Friend Called Home, folks.
Oh, Friend Called Home. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of heart in that story. I enjoyed it.
Oh,
You got
thanks.
a lot of heart behind it.
JC, I haven't forgotten about your thing. Let me just tell them about my story.
Well,
your reveal.
Oh, that's later, right? Oh, whatever.
No. We're definitely gonna get to it.
Whatever.
First.
I'm rolling. Tell us about yours.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I know. And now, Jeff.
Yeah. So, folks, mine's called. Sorry, Tammy is sending me a lot of refaces, Francis. Right?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God, that's an amazing one. All right, we'll get to those in a minute. Mine's called Wailing and the Water Dragon. So actually, we were talking about Mulan earlier. The story actually got inspired after I watched the live action Mulan. So it's.
Oh, someone unmuted.
Muted yourself.
Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Jeff.
Okay.
So Wailing in the
Well-
Water Dragon. Let me tell you about Jeff's story. No.
Can you hear me now?
it's too
Yes.
awesome
Yeah.
for words. You just
Yeah,
can't-
it was. No, I was leaving you suspense. Well, you could, John, because you read it.
True.
You did a great critique.
Oh, thank
Anyway,
you.
Wailing in the Water Dragon. It was inspired by the live action Mulan, so it's a fantasy world, kind of set inspired by Imperial China, probably a little over 1,000 years ago. And it's about a young kung fu warrior who she's trying to get her village's sacred dragon idol back from some scummy warlords. And she meets a dragon buddy along the way, an unlikely friend who helps her out. And I'll kind of leave it at that. But there's a lot of action comedy in it. I try to tell a pretty lighthearted tale with a lot of humor in it, which is what I like to try to write. Yeah, I had a ton of fun doing it. Like Francis said, I plan to actually expand it into probably like a book series or a novella series, possibly, because I think it's opened for a lot of other stuff. And yeah, it was super fun. So I got to kind of combine my love of martial arts and kung fu with dragons. So that's always cool. And folks, there actually are. So Mark's actually broken into 4 sections of the book, which is kind of cool because, as he said, he's kind of treated like a film festival, right? How you would schedule that.
Yep.
You want to tell them what the 4 sections are?
Oh, Dragons of Antiquity. So like the historical type settings. Dragons of Nowish and Beyond. So they're mostly contemporary settings, except there's one post-apocalyptic one. And then there's
Dragons
from the Stars. Yep. So it's all in space with different kinds of dragons, and then dragons
Of other realms.
From other realms. Yes, thank you. So
That's the best one because that's where me and Sophia's.
So those are fantasy type worlds. That's different. I mean, Sophia's is sort of like our world, but it's very different than our world. So
Yeah, I would still pitch it as a fantasy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
and yeah, so that's what I was trying to figure out how to divide them. If it was a film festival, it'd be all just in a dragon block, which would work.
Dragons.
But so I when looking at all the stories, I felt like it was tough to find enough themes to divide it by that way. So the settings, I think, helped separate them a little bit, and I think it worked okay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great. I love it. All right, folks, cool. So again, you can go to bookstoread.com/Dragon's Tale. We really appreciate if you pick up a copy if you haven't already. That definitely helps indie authors like ourselves. And again, like the print version is out there or for pre-order. You can get that if you prefer.
They're
print.
basically donations to charity for poor authors.
That's right. and please consider leaving a review. Everyone helps.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Actually, my friend left the first one yesterday. I was very happy to see. A guy I totally don't know left a really great review.
He's just your friend now. That's why.
Yes, we became friends, bonding over dragons. Right.
That's right.
But no, John's totally right. good ratings and reviews definitely help it be found more by more readers. So that would definitely help us, folks. Thank you very much. All right, cool. Let's see. All right, there's a lot of dragon stuff for you, folks. JC has a very kind of a world premiere announcement, as he called it, right?
Well, we were.
What do you got?
We were going to share, what we're up to, right?
Oh, right. Sorry, we got so focused on dragons. What are you up to?
Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. So, aside from dragons of a different tale, I'm kind of working on building the self-publishing empire here. I've got coming out next year a couple projects I'm working on. The first one I'm actually co-writing with, she's tuned in right now, Jeannie Rivera. We're writing a middle grade adventure book. Not going to give a lot away on that. We're still kind of in the developmental stage, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and really excited just to be a part of a team working on that. But the second thing is in, I guess you'd call it post-production at this point, my own young adult science fiction novel. It's called Academy Bound. This is the world reveal cover right there. Yep. I don't have a release date yet. We're still working on some things, but I got a lot of cogs in the wheel going right now. But there's the cover for, at least the working cover right now for Academy Bound. Like I said, young adult science fiction. Kind of a throwback to, sci-fi TV and things like that of the old days, Star Trek, Babylon 5. 16-year-old goes to
it has that vibe to it, the cover, actually. Yeah.
That's what I was hoping for. So like a 16-year-old guy goes to the Earth Alliance Fleet Academy to become an officer and join the fleet and hopefully find his mom, who went missing in the Civil War 8 years before.
Hey, Jeannie says you must read it. Awesome YA.
Thank you, Jeannie. So yeah, there's the cover. I'm also working on the audiobook version. Got a good buddy of mine who happens to be my neighbor, who's a pro narrator. His name's Sean Dureger. He's got a few projects out there right now. Actually pretty cool. He just got the rights to do a adaptation of the old Wishmaster film. I don't know if any of you guys remember that.
Interesting.
So that's an audiobook. But yeah, I'm excited to work with Sean. We're going to be bringing this to audio because that's kind of a big deal for me. I love audiobooks. That's pretty much how I consume everything these days. Yeah, I'm just really, really excited to get that out there to everybody next year. So keep your eyes peeled for it. Focused. Yes, focused. And if you guys follow me on the social medias and my website to stay up to date, I'd appreciate it. So.
All right. Actually, speaking of that, folks, you can go to jcmastroauthor.com to see all the things John's up to, or follow him at jcmastroauthor.
Thank you.
Listener's Mate says, makes me think of Stargate SG-1.
Yep, that was a huge fan of that. So there might be a smidge of that in there.
And Wisteria Tree says, nice hat, dude.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. It is a nice hat. I like your picture, Wisteria, there, your profile image. Sophia, what else? Anything else you want to talk about you're working on?
Well, I'm an editor for the Parliament House Press, so I edit young adult speculative fiction novels. 2 of my books just debuted. One Awakened and the other The Half Class. They both did really well. I was super excited. The Half Class hit #1 on Amazon in young adult magical realism. So they both did super good. So I was super excited for them. And I'm currently querying a young adult contemporary fantasy novel. So hoping to get an agent soon. I've gotten 17 requests so far. So
that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah,
that's
hopefully
awesome.
soon.
Author Sophia DeSensi.com, folks, is where you can go to see what Sophia's up to, and at Sophia DeSensi. All right, Marx, not that you're not busy enough, but you have a cool Vela series you're doing.
Yeah.
So Obsidian Monsters, urban fantasy. It's like urban fantasy meets Mission Impossible. And it's on Kindle Vela right now. You can search it. You can go to my website. You can find links to, but you can search on Kindle Vela. Just search my name and it'll pop up. And that'll eventually turn into a novel too. And I have a bunch of books planned. I'm working on the second season, second book right now. And I also have a spinoff I'm working on that's set in the same world, but different characters. That's sort of the shady underworld of it.
I hope Burns makes an appearance.
You never
I
know.
hope it's a prequel.
Oh, you know what? That would be kind of fun. I got an idea now.
He has a character named after me, but unfortunately the character doesn't stay around very long.
It's urban fantasy, you know.
Maybe he'll come back somehow.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to pitch.
Yeah, so if you read it, you know, in early episodes, there's a Burns character. That's a nod to Jeff. So if you read that, so
Nice.
Best character in the whole story.
And then and so I got a spinoff I'm working on with some novellas, and of course this anthology here, and we'll see what else comes up soon. So
All right, folks. I also have a Vella. It's super knocked up. Excuse me, which is an adaptation of my web series I did. That's actually how I met Marx when we were both web series creators. So that's on Vella, super knocked up. It's also, if you go to Super Geeked Up homepage, you can find the Dragon Anthology and this right on the homepage, links to all that stuff. And I'm also going to release it as a book, like Mark said for his, so you can check that out if you would like. And Franz, you're not working on any other writing stuff right now, right? I don't want to leave you out though, in case you're writing stuff.
I am not currently writing anything. I just talk into the microphone. That's all I do.
Well, that's good.
you could be
see him
dictating a book.
do.
You could do
You see him here every
dictation.
week, folks. Yeah.
Except that
And if you need an audiobook, Francis,
I know.
Francis has
Yeah.
a good
Someone
voice
to
for
read
that.
your
You're a
audiobook.
good
I can-
audiobook person.
you got a good voice for it, dude. Yeah.
I'll be doing it in this voice if you'd like. No.
Can you do it in Draco, Sean Connery Draco's voice?
Yeah.
If you'd like me to do this the entire time, I'll totally do it for you.
Can you do the whole Dragon Anthology in that?
Do that.
All right.
We get the audiobook
Sure.
for really cheap, Marks.
Yeah. George Takei. Can you switch to that now?
Oh my. So, the dragons.
And then let's
Oh
do a
my
little
God.
Joker.
I would
Can
love
you
that
do
so much.
Joker.
That, it's just a little Bane-ish to me. So
He does Bane too.
Well, the dragons, they're coming for
there you go.
I'll do it now.
Mark's requested your Joker.
Oh, yeah. And the dragons are trying to eat you and maybe even play little rock band. I love little
Mr.
rock
J.
Oh, hello, Holly.
That was
All
the
right.
Mark Hamill animated series Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah. Best one ever. I mean,
Yeah,
next to
'cause,
Jack. Jack was pretty all right.
They say the Dark Knight Joker is just a guy talking.
Right.
Just a dude talking.
By the way, Genius said, congratulations, Sophia.
Oh, thank you.
Listeners Mate still wants a pie fight on one of your stories, Mark.
I'm working on
There
it.
you go.
I'm working on it.
Hey, Zen, I like how she changed her name to Zendra McAwesome. That's great. Zen, you are awesome. She says, yo, she's at work, so don't say anything I wouldn't. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
Frank, not Francis, but Frank, what happened to your face? You look so clean. did he look
Do I
filthy
normally
before?
look dirty? Do I normally look dirty?
Hey, you finally showered, Francis. Just
I
like,
finally took that shower you were talking about. I know it's
Hey,
on the
Frankie.
rave.
by the way, Nikki says though, true Francis could totally do audiobooks. Yes, we've been saying that.
Yeah.
Francis,
I'm for
narrate
hire.
your. How about this? Narrate your own version.
I mean,
Your own
sure. Put it as an episode.
There's a
or
good
something.
market for it, Francis. You should
There is.
see. You can freelance.
She would love to
do
hear
that.
Francis read the book. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll read. If you have a phone book available, I'll certainly read that.
Hey, by the way, do you want to tell people what your dragon's named in your story?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I named it. Of course, I named my dragon after some editing. I named my dragon Connery at the end for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how else? I
got
had
it.
a name. Yeah.
I
I
caught it.
request for you to do audiobooks, man.
All right, I'll do an audio.
So I don't think anybody would. I don't think they were insulting because I think Heath Ledger is the amazing as Joker.
I didn't. No insult. I'm just saying that
Yeah, he did
it's
good.
hard to do a distinct kind of like hello, hi. It's just a, it's
It's more about
an
the physicality.
It's the
that he did.
physicality. Yeah, it's
And the voice
physicality.
necessary.
It's yeah.
Right.
He would listen to you read the phone book, Chuck. What
Oh,
did they
thanks.
That's funny. 2 weeks ago, we were talking about phone books too.
Yeah.
On the show.
Oh, nice.
Triple A repair. 123 this street. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, we should have put more A's in our dragon.
I
anthology story
know.
to get in the top listing.
Because people are searching books in alphabetical order.
Right. Yes. Isn't that how you pick out your books?
It's the author. Actually, isn't it? It's
Well,
an
it is.
author name.
By
so-
genre in the bookstores, it would be alphabetical. That's true. By author, yes, that's true. So, Mark, change your name to A.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Andrew
I
Anderson
should have
over
put.
there.
It should have been A plus Dragons of a Different Tale.
First in all searches.
All right. I think we got everybody. Yes, we got all our projects, everything. All right, great.
Thank you,
all
Jeff.
right,
Appreciate it.
Let's share. Let's thank our Patreons. That's what we got to do, folks. Thank you so much if you're supporting us on Patreon. If you're new, folks, what we do is we have this cool site where people can just pledge any amount you want, $1, $2, whatever you want, to support us, patreon.com/supergeekedup. If you pledge $3 or more per month, you get access to our after-hours show, which we do immediately after the end of our main show, which we'll be doing tonight and every week. And we do special fandom episodes. Actually, we're going to do one this week, right? Special fandom Friday, like 10 p.m. Eastern, I think we're talking about, Francis. Yeah. He's like, sure, sounds good.
Indeed.
So you can go there, folks, if you'd like to support us. We would appreciate it. But who are our special shout out patrons there, Francis?
Yes, a
Goo goo gajoo.
a super geeky thank you.
Are you gonna do a dragon theme? What are you gonna do tonight?
It'll be we did it already, but I'm gonna do titles of dragon movies for our theme today. So again, super geeky thank you to our super shout out patrons at $10 a month or more. We're gonna call you goopers now, apparently.
That's right.
Goopers. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Goopers.
They're super
Hey,
geeky,
goopers.
and therefore they are goopers. So a super geeky thank you to Rhea and the last Maria and Justin Ron for KLI brand.
Good.
Thanks to How to Train Your Craig Allen Pool.
Hard to train.
It's hard to very hard to train. And of course, a thank you to Pete's Rachel J. A super geeky thank you to Rain of Victor Snyder. Also, of course, the wonderful and talented thank you so much to The Hobbit and the decimation of Tammy Anderson. Wait, is it not decimation? Desolation.
Desolation, yes.
Close enough. Of course, we can't forget. God, I don't know how to do this. Well, no, you know what? We cannot forget Victor Papashart, A New Beginning. And of course,
Dragonheart. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like and then of course we can't forget Terry Field and the Goblet of Fire.
Okay.
Oh, there's dragon in. Yeah.
There is.
There's
and of course Zendria Ball Z. Who can forget her? Thank you so much, Zendria, for that.
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Ball Z. What?
Wait, I was like, wait. That one was right over.
And how can we forget Jalulan's Dragons of the Autumn Twilight movie?
Nice.
Just seeing for the first time here. And we wouldn't be who we are without Dungeons and Cethos. Where would we be without you? So thank you so much for helping us out. As always, you guys are awesome.
Yes, you are. Thank you guys so much. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
And Geeked Up Super Goopers.
Yeah.
That's Super Goopers. That's your guys' name now, folks.
I like it.
I like Super Goopers.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what? We've always been trying to come up with a name, right? So that's it. You accidentally did it with your Goo Goo Super Goopers.
Super Goopers.
Goopers.
All right. I'm making a note of this right now so we don't forget.
Super Goopers.
So it be written, so it shall be done.
Goopers. I put super goops. Sorry, super goopers.
Super goop.
under our lovely hand squad.
Yes, hand squad. That's what I was like.
Because we were saying it's
Han Solo.
because Han Solo, right? But if he had 4 people with him, he'd be the hand squad.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah,
Because he gets his name from the movie Solo. He's like, I'm by myself.
By myself,
I'll call you
so he's
Han
Han
Solo. That's how he gets his name. So we're like, well, I was like, so if he had Chewie with him, would he be called Han Duo? And they were like, what if there was 3 people with him? Would he be called Han Quad?
yeah.
And it was like, then he's like, his group is the Han Quad Han Squad.
Han squad.
That's the etymology of that from last week. But for some reason we thought that was hilarious, Francis and I.
I still think it's hilarious.
I do too.
I still think
It's
it's
fine
fun.
if it's just you and me, but we think it's great.
Oh yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yep.
Thank you. Listen, we
yes,
didn't put
that
in the
is,
stories, okay? We didn't put in the dragon stories.
Yes, Mr. Trees. That is an R2D2, and it actually, if I had batteries in it, it will follow you around. It will tell you. It will respond to your voice, and it will get scared if you mention Darth Vader. It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Nice. You're not an honorary, you're an official Super Gooper, Mr. Nate. Thus it was written in the scrolls of geekery. Harrison
You're gonna
Ford's
have to put it
next-
on the website and everything.
Yeah. Harrison
Become
Ford's
a
next
gooper.
week's,
Yeah.
is actually. Harrison Ford is going to be a Super Gooper.
When we can afford his fee, he'll be on the show.
Yeah, right. Hey, speaking of websites, folks, I just a couple days ago I totally overhauled the Super Geeked Up website. Totally new look, much cleaner, I think, easier to navigate. So you can check that out, supergeekedup.com. And again, the Dragon Anthology is right there, right on the homepage, right front and center.
Slaps you in the face. It's
you
so
get-
right there.
It slaps you with its dragon tail right in the face.
Get it.
So you can get the link right to all the book right there. All right. Hey, what time for refaces, and then we'll get on to our next geeky question. But
All
tell
right.
people, like maybe John and Sophia don't know what a reface is, perhaps. Why don't you tell them what it is?
Well, Reface is an app on your phone where you can pretty much take your face off and put it onto any type of movie or TV show, or maybe even a poster or something. Maybe you want to be, Patrick Swayze from Dirty Dancing, and Francis, can be
Which
Francis
I have
from
been.
Dirty Dancing.
Yes. So Tammy, who's in the chat, does these for us every week. She's really cool.
Yes, she's
So
amazing.
here's usually based on what we've been talking about. Here we go.
What do we talk about this time? Oh, I'm Tommy Chung. Yeah.
So I'm
Very-
Cheech. I'm Cheech, right?
And you're Cheech.
Very fitting. Yes.
Very fitting.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey,
That's so
I mean,
great.
that's pretty great.
If I stop shaving, I'll look like him at some point. So
I can't get this off the screen. It does not want to let me stop doing
No.
this. Okay.
It's that epic.
It's like
forever.
you have to keep sharing this forever. Okay, well, I got it off our screen. Now I have to reboot Facebook because it would literally not let me stop.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
There's some love there. That's what I'm calling
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Facebook
All
was
right.
trying to analyze the faces and got confused. It's like,
Right.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't say that.
They're coming after you now.
All right, I'm gonna try
Meta
again here.
book.
Hang on. Oh wait, this is here we go. This is dragon themed. This next one.
Oh,
Right.
oh,
Ooh,
God.
nice.
Oh no. Please be Dragonheart.
Right.
Is that
Is that like the
Kit
audition,
Harington?
right? Or what is it?
That
It's
looks
Kit
like
Harington,
Jon
right?
Snow.
Yeah.
yeah,
it
it's
is.
that,
It
it's that
is.
actor, yeah.
Yeah, it's the guy from Kit
Whose
Harington,
face
right?
is that?
Yeah.
Is that?
Is that Marx?
Well,
It's
it's got-
Marx. She said it's your face.
Marx.
Ah, okay. I was
I
wondering.
gotta look
yeah.
closer. Okay.
Like the glasses.
Oh yeah. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
I gotta get in there. And
Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh,
No,
Chuck
you look
Norris.
really good as Chuck Norris.
I do.
And
Are you Bruce Lee? Francis,
Bruce
right?
Lee.
oh
Look at that
yeah.
chest hair. Oh, I hope it's the scene where he
I actually have
grabs
that much
that
chest hair in real life.
That is epic. Epic chest
My
hair.
abs really look like that. That's why I never take the shirt off, because I don't want to freak people out with the.
Look at the,
No, that's
look at
not
your facial hair on Bruce Lee. Because your face.
Right.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, is that it? Oh, we didn't get to see the
that's-
chest ripping.
no
Oh, well,
chest.
that's okay. That's all right. It was
That's great.
Oh my God, that's Sophia as the. As
Is that
on the
Sophia?
is that Sophia?
What?
Oh, my
Three
God.
Great ones.
That's awesome.
Oh, cool.
Telling you, face
Oh,
off.
best song ever.
Let's
Get down to business. All right, here we go. A couple more here.
Wait, who?
Is that you?
Yeah,
I wanted to be. Oh, am I
you're
Mulan?
Mulan. You are. You
Yeah,
are
I
for
gotta-
like a split second. You're
I gotta
Mulan.
pause it. Hang on, I gotta-
Split second. There you are.
there it is.
It's like
Oh,
you're some
yeah.
secret shapeshifter, and you just your disguise
Wow.
would disappear for a second.
That's cool. I always want to be Mulan. I love Mulan. Oh, what is this? Oh, they now are.
We're all
Oh my
switched
God!
around.
Oh, we're all
So
switched.
I'm on
Whoa.
Sophia.
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
Sophia's on Mark's. I'm on JC.
That's wild.
Is JC on me?
John is on my face,
I don't. Yeah, I think I'm on Francis.
Who's on me?
and
You?
Mark's is you.
Marx is me. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
But God bless
she's
she did it
quick.
during our link there. That's good. She got it during our link.
I know.
Yeah.
I like it. That's
He
awesome.
made sure
Yeah.
it was an ad.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Those were super fun.
Thanks. That's cool. That was fun.
All right,
Forget that
here we go,
app.
folks. Now we'll do more geeky stuff here. Well, the whole thing's geeky, but you know. Next geeky question: what dragon character would you want to be your best friend? Your best friend. Oh, I know that's good, Francis. Isn't that nice? So I'm gonna go. Even though I consider Mushu, but we talked about him earlier. He would be great, though. I think. I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go from the world of X-Men. I'm gonna go with Lockheed, which is Kitty Pryde's dragon companion.
Sure.
Who's actually a small purple alien dragon who can travel through space, and he joins basically the X-Men and hangs out with Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat, and he's super cute. And I think he's a great companion to Kitty. So I think that would be an awesome. And he can travel around through space and stuff. So there you go, Lockheed. That's my choice. Marks, who you got?
That's a good choice.
Supernatural? Is your choice Supernatural?
Oh yeah, the dragons are supernatural. They're not quite as lovey. I would say Godzilla, but like the old Godzilla. That's all like, ooh, I'm a fun and nice Godzilla guy.
What? Wait,
I don't think that's
I'm a
ever
fun and
been-
nice Godzilla? What
Oh,
was
yeah.
that?
There's
They,
even a
they
fun
used to-
Yeah.
they got pretty goofy for a while there in the 70s.
Oh my god. You really want to burn towns down, Marks?
Right?
I mean, he protects Tokyo from other monsters, you know?
By burning it down.
By burning it
Yeah.
down,
And then,
destroying
you know,
buildings.
That's all.
He threw the giant turtle into it or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's in Mothra. We all hang
Yeah.
out. I got big friends.
Thank you, Scorpio. I appreciate that you like the X-Men answer there. Listeners may say same answers before. Puff the Magic Dragon. That would be a good friend for sure.
Mhm.
Oh,
Sophia, who's your dragon friend?
Can I choose my own dragon for my
Yes.
story?
Absolutely.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Oh, why not?
Wait, what's the name of your dragon again?
He's super cute. I think he would be a good little best friend to have. You could wear him on your
Absolutely.
finger.
Wait, is there a name to your dragon?
Yeah, his name's Divvy.
Divvy? Okay,
Yeah.
that's cute.
okay, well,
I mean, listen, I would like to pick a dragon for mine, actually, too.
actually,
Well, yeah, now
Now that she started it, it's just
She opened the floodgates. She opened the
I don't know. I
floodgates.
feel like you said all the dragons. I'm like, I can't think of like a new dragon that we haven't talked
That's
about.
true. We went through a lot of
yeah,
dragons.
we got some
Yeah.
good ones.
But Falcor is a great best friend as well.
Yeah.
You could save Artax. Yes, you can, Tammy.
oh yes.
Wait, is that the horse? We always confuse this, Francis. Artreus?
remember.
Arteus? I don't know. I'm
Atreyu.
never going to get that right.
I'm pretty sure
Atreyu is the guy,
Atreyu.
and Artax
Yes.
is the horse? Okay.
Yes.
our taxes are hard.
Atreyu, thank you.
Atreyu's a
Draco
great
from
band,
Dragonheart.
too. Just
Who's Gorbash? I don't know.
saying. Flight of Dragons.
Flight of Dragons. Hey, there
Yeah.
you go. All right, thank you,
Yeah.
Asteria.
Kind of like Smurgle myself, but Gorbash is cool. Old Smurgle. You gotta love the old guy, you know?
Smurgle.
They just,
That
yeah.
name.
You need to watch it. Yeah. That's your homework, Jeff. You have to watch it.
All right, cool. I don't know. I'll have to come up with homework for you.
Okay,
I
deal.
don't know what it is yet.
I gotta figure out Lockheed. I don't know that one.
Yeah, read every X-Men that has Lockheed in it.
Yes,
Okay.
all of them.
Or just go to the airport and you're fine.
Well, it's actually, I didn't know this
There you
until
go.
I was reading Wikipedia. She named it after the Lockheed jet that was the X-Men's jet, the SR-71 Lockheed.
Ah.
That's why she named it
Yeah.
Lockheed.
That's the coolest jet ever.
It is. I love that, man, that jet. All right, let's see. Wait, John, who is your friend? Who's your
Well,
friend?
Who's your
Yeah.
Friend.
Do you have any
Well,
friends?
do you
Who
have any
is your
friends,
friend?
John?
I have no friends. No dragon friends. Well, I was going to say Draco, too, from Dragonheart, because
You can say
Sean
it.
Connery.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, okay, then I'll say it. Draco.
You can repeat.
Yeah, from Sean Connery. Yeah.
Artex is the horse. Always save the horse or the dog. The human can fend for itself. I agree, Tammy, 100%. Or save the dragon, too. I like that.
Ooh.
Definitely not Charizard, as is not a dragon.
Not yet.
What is it, a lizard?
Till
Lizard.
But it transforms into a dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Char is something else.
Charmander, Charizard,
Good one.
Char.
All right.
That's
we'll keep working.
Charmander, Charmeleon, then Charizard.
Oh, yeah,
Charizard's the
okay.
dragon.
I missed
So
one.
isn't Charizard the dragon then? Okay.
But it's not a dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah,
Dragon. Dragonite. That's a Pokemon. There you go.
Oh yeah, Dragonite. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So
my kid-
Nikki
my
says
kid's
from
good.
movies Draco, from Ironheart, from books maybe Safira, from Aragon. I'm glad somebody brought up Aragon.
Oh
Actually,
yeah, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about Aragon. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's a great choice, Nikki. Thank you. I was thinking about that earlier today. Hey, here's my youngest sister will love this. She was obsessed with this as a kid. She still is. Figment, who is a purple dragon of the Disney World. There's a Figment ride actually. He's a magical dragon with the Dream Master at one point at least. They've changed the ride a few times over the years. But he helps you bring into your imagination is what Figment does.
Yeah,
'Cause he's a
Figment.
figment of your
Yeah,
imagination.
I love that ride.
Oh, that's
It's an
cool.
Epcot.
Yeah, it is at yes, very nice. It is at Epcot.
I used to live in Celebration, so I'm like,
Oh my God, yeah, the town right next door. I've been to
Yeah,
Celebration.
yeah.
I'm actually going to be at Disney next month, or later this month. Excuse me, a couple weeks actually.
Cool.
All right, let's see. Francis, dragon friend.
Well, the only way this dragon would be my friend is if I had a donkey. Elizabeth the dragon is from
A donkey.
Shrek.
Donkey.
But I would have a friend because if I had a donkey, she'd be my friend because she's in love with a donkey, and they have little donkey dragon babies, which is again, whatever. But but how great would it be? It's a friendly dragon that doesn't talk, but that's cool. I don't need to as long as the donkey talks.
All right, so
I'm
Marx has some illicit photos. He's trying to block us from seeing.
Sorry.
His wife was behind him, I guess, probably.
Julie doesn't want to be on camera right now. So
oh,
Uh,
And Roku's broken.
Uh-oh, and Roku's
Oh
broken.
no!
That's no good.
What do we
Julie says,
do?
Uncle Iroh of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the Dragon of the West.
it's a
All
dragon.
right. And he also wants to know, how is it to live in Celebration?
oh, I loved it. That was like my favorite place I've ever lived. It was so much fun. I went to Disney like literally every week. It was awesome.
Don't they have like music piping down the street?
Yeah, and
Oh
they
my
have
God.
horse and buggy carriages, and like during fall they put like fall leaves out on the ground and stuff. No, it was
Because it's Florida, okay?
It
It's
literally
Florida.
was like Disney World. It's really fun.
We need to
That's
import those
wild.
leaves. Make sure those leaves come in.
Look, when you're in Florida, you appreciate fall leaves.
Yeah.
You don't have that.
That's right.
That's
Same
true.
down
No,
here.
when I was in San Diego, we never got
Yeah.
it.
Same
Yeah.
here, exactly.
So comics are, Chuck, we were actually talking about this earlier in the show. Dragon Tales cartoon dragons. Nice. And then you got Jake the American Dragon again, a fun friend. All right, cool. All right, good. There's some good dragon friends. All right, folks, time for our last game of the night. One True Pairing, Dragon Edition.
Right.
So, I know, so it's fine.
Francis is wicked.
You can use characters we already used, folks. I know we're
We're going to have to at this point. I don't think
we've
we
hit a
can.
lot of dragon characters, yeah. Well, listen, once they read the anthology, now they have 17 new dragons to think about.
Yeah.
They can talk about those.
Yeah.
Oh, so Kathy, I think this was the last question. A fire lizard from Pern. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
All right, so folks, we're gonna split into teams here. We need give us dragon character suggestions, folks. Just throw them in the chat. Anybody you want. John and I are on a team. Sophia and Marx are on a team. Francis is the judge. We're gonna get a dragon character Each of our teams are going to pick one. Then we're going to pick a random character who does not need to be a dragon from you guys in the chat. And we're going to argue why our character is the best romantic pairing with that third character. So how about this, folks? I need you to do two things. Put dragon characters in the chat, but also just put characters from any fandom, anything fantasy, sci-fi, superheroes, video games, etc. Because we'll need a third character to draw from. So just start throwing those in the chat. There you go. Thank you, Lishman and Jalou. Keep them coming. As we do that, let me share some links again. Again, folks, links here. Here we go.
What?
Dragons of a Different Tale is the name of the anthology, and you can go to books2read.com/Dragon's Tale to pick up a copy. We would love it if you do so.
All right, Tammy.
Okay, I'm seeing what you're laughing at now.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, Sophia and Marx. Let's see here. Who do you? Here we got. I'll give you some options. Smog. A Dragon Ball Dragon, Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh my God.
Safira from Aragon, Draco from Dragonheart. Pick one of those.
How about Smog?
Smog, great. They got Smog. All right, John, who do you want for our team? Who do you want?
Howard the Duck? No.
I veto Howard the Duck. That's my one veto. I hate Howard the Duck. And Lichtenstein always does it because he knows I hate them.
Oh, that's good.
And he's not a dragon.
Let's take an easier one. Let's go Safira from Aragon.
All right, very good. All right, so we got Safira. You guys got Smog. Now I will just scroll.
Those
up
two
and down
right there. Game over.
Scroll up and down this. That's true. I'm going to randomly pick one from the chat. Here we go. Nope, that's not a character. The Tata Celebration is the third character. All right, I have to stop scrolling so much here. Boom.
Oh my God.
Draco. All right, so we got another dragon. Or do you want a non-dragon? I feel like we should have non-dragon. Let's do.
Yeah, non-dragon. It's
Non-dragon.
interesting.
Who? Okay, fine. She-Hulk. She's green. I don't know why that matters, but she's not a dragon. But some dragons are green. So. All right, so we got. You guys are gonna have to argue why Smog would be a great pairing with She-Hulk, and we're gonna have to argue why Safira would be a great pairing with She-Hulk. All right, and Francis will decide who made the better argument. All right, hey John, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, well, I think the aggressiveness of She-Hulk would find a balance with the gentleness of Safira. I think they would find some sort of way to. Yeah.
Be romantic.
Yeah. Balance each other out,
Yeah, I mean, so absolutely. Here's the thing also. I mean, but She-Hulk's not just strong and Safira's not just like fierce, right?
Oh, yeah.
She-Hulk's very intellectual. She's a lawyer. She's very smart. And Safira is very wise. She has to tell Aragon what's up because he doesn't really know what's going on. So I think they would bond over their intellectual stuff, right? They would have nice conversations about the rights of dragons in their world. She could maybe do some lawsuits to protect dragons, and listen, that doesn't come up a lot in the books. I think this is an important matter we should address.
Agreed. Dragon rights.
Right. Safira, I believe, it's been a long time since I read it, but I think she's bluish, right? Or sapphire, is that from her name?
Yeah.
Is that right? And She-Hulk's green, so they're both colors. Okay, so
together we make teal.
That's right. Together, they just goes together. Their bodies just go together so well. It's very nice, pleasing. They look great walking down the street together when they're on a date. So listen, I think we made a great argument. Maybe we'll think of some stuff later, but we'll hand it off to Sophia and Marx right now, and they're going to argue Smog and She-Hulk. Marx, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, so Smog's got a lot of money.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he could take She-Hulk nice place, get nice jewelry and stuff. It's really good, It's he can take good care of her, but she's strong and has a strong personality.
She's gonna take care of her butt. What? Hey,
She
come
don't
on,
need him.
Marx.
That's what I
Keep this
heard. I'm sorry, that's what I heard.
But she
I mean, she's
also
got a nice butt, but
she's equal in strength and intelligence, so she can keep him on his tail. and
On his claws, on his
and help him out with his hoarding problem, and I think he needs that.
what? He has a
It'll be
whore
good for-
problem?
He
What's
doesn't
going
have
on
a
here?
hoarding
Hoarding.
Her
problem.
butt and her is a whore problem.
No, I think she'd be a perfect little like sugar baby for Smog. Like she can just go in, buy whatever she wants,
Yeah.
and she's super strong. She can help defeat all the orcs around, like beat them up and stuff.
They're a power couple. A power.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
a little power couple. He's got the money and she's got the strength.
There you go.
All right. So listen, here's the thing. You guys are all, you think She-Hulk's all about money and the bling, and that's not She-Hulk at all, right? We're trying to argue a nice romantic bonding over real
Yes.
personalities and
Yes.
romance and what's in your heart. We're not bonding over your stupid wealth situation here. Just, she's going with him because he's rich, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So frugal. Yeah. So fickle of you, Marx. Jeez. I mean, what's more romantic than your colors blending? to
That's
create a
right.
New color.
What is more
Well,
romantic?
Smog is also a color. So
Wait, really? I don't know. I feel like he's just a plain like pukey color, like
it's also a
dull
very
yuck.
large
Kind
color.
of reddish,
so
I
think-
feel like.
He's
See, but you don't even know what he is.
Red and green. It's Christmas colors. So they're very festive.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like
They love
Christmas, you can have
Christmas.
She-Hulk, and she'll be with us the rest of the time.
She actually doesn't like his wealth. She just uses it to decorate all her Christmas trees. And,
Oh, wow,
like,
she has multiple Christmas trees.
Oh,
no, she
all
gives
of them.
Christmas trees to everybody and decorates coins and
Oh,
gems.
she's that's very nice of
For
her.
this residential
Yes.
town, and
She's everybody's friend.
She gives all the Avengers Christmas trees.
Decorated in gold. She's everybody's friend.
and Smog will
Yeah.
be great backup for the Avengers, I think,
Mhm.
too. So I mean, he's
Yep.
pretty tough. He's like
That's-
almost.
But wait, we've actually forgotten the most important thing. First off, Tammy, by the way, says She-Hulk a material girl. The most important thing is She-Hulk is a hero, and Safira is a hero, and Smog is definitely not.
He's a bad guy.
He's misunderstood. He just wants to.
And apparently he's obsessed with butts.
He's just an introvert. He just wants to live in his cave. You
Yeah,
know? Like,
he's been emotionally
quiet.
hurt in previous relationship. I think She-Hulk's gonna bring him out of his cave. You know.
The dwarfs did him wrong.
Where he can burn
he's
down
just
everyone's
very
village.
brokenhearted.
Yeah.
All right.
That's when he
That's good.
needs someone who can love him.
Yeah.
His colors too, and doesn't mind the bling, but doesn't just want to take his treasure. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's just
All
willing
right.
to accept it if he gives it.
All
to her.
right. Wisteria says She-Hulk, collector of Christmas trees. That's gonna be the new special.
Yeah,
She-Hulk, collector of Christmas trees.
I like it.
All right. Oh,
She-Hulk
by the way, hey,
She-Hulk can protect him from random rangers that pop up in the last act of the story.
Damn you, Strider.
Martha just joined us. Hey, Martha says, congrats on the book. Thank you, Martha. Thank you for all the, I see you've been
Thank
doing a lot
you.
of retweeting of the stuff about it. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, Francis, I know this was a tough one to call. You gotta make your
I
decision.
know, because I have to think: do I want love or do I want money?
You want Christmas.
It's not what you
Money
want,
and Christmas,
but
yeah.
the
Don't
Do you like
characters.
Christmas?
What would the character
You
want?
hate Christmas, Francis?
Do you like colors, Francis, that go together?
Is it all about the conversation, or do I want to know that does She-Hulk want to know that she can actually have a roof over her head, right?
Yeah,
Or
she's
does she want to
she's
have that
practical woman.
intellectual?
Intellectual, loving relationship.
Well, I'm torn. 'Cause
Yeah.
I love both arguments so much.
Oh, good.
I actually do. I thought those were both really.
Oh my
And
God.
also in the chat, you can tell us who you think won, by the way.
Yeah, throw it out there.
I mean, I have to give it to I have to give the love to Jeff and John.
Yes!
Oh.
I didn't know if we were going to pull that off.
Woo!
Yeah.
Good job,
Well,
Colors always
Christmas,
win.
Francis.
No,
That's
colors
right.
always win. You didn't start
That's
with
right.
colors though. That's the
Yeah,
funny
you
thing.
threw-
No, that was the stupid part. I know.
Became the
But I
weird
started with the.
afterward. It's like,
But
we
you
have no
found-
Listen,
colors.
you know. Okay, first off,
You
Francis,
found it.
when you're in this game, you do the weirdest arguments of anyone.
Yeah. Oh well, I do, but I
You
wasn't
can't blame
in this
me
part.
for working in a little weirdness into my other argument.
I just
You
do
found it,
weirdness
man.
in
You found the one thing. The colors.
the colors.
It just happened
Colors,
organically.
money, romance, or Christmas. Pick one.
Right?
I know, right? Oh,
That's
man.
all good relationships do. It happened
I like
organically.
how colors is one of those options.
Colors.
It's just as good as romance or Christmas or money.
I feel like Christmas is just money and romance. Like
Well,
that's
yeah, pretty much.
how it's pitched now.
Oh, see, now if you had pitched that.
Yeah.
I didn't
Wait a
tell
minute.
her.
What?
Christmas has them all.
She did that in one of the issues of the Sensational Shield. What? She gave Christmas trees to people? Is that what she did?
That'd be
What?
amazing.
That's awesome. She did.
No way.
See, my argument was factual. So.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
probably funded
She's
by
like
Spawn.
a Sensational She-Hulk 52.
Yeah. I
I don't even know if I ran that long,
Or-
actually. Hey, I wonder if they'll debut a new She-Hulk comic because the new show's coming out.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
I'm pretty excited about that.
I'm excited. That's the show I'm most excited about, actually. So-
Tatiana Maslany is
Yeah.
pretty rad. So
and for the trailer, she's going to break the fourth wall, which is great. I was hoping.
Nice.
Yay.
All right.
Nice.
I guess that's the end of our show. Wow. How about that?
Surprise!
Yes.
whoa.
So, folks, remember though, we're actually not done. At least Francis and I are not. We and some of these peeps might be joining us. You can join us for after hours at patreon.com/super-geeked-up. As soon as this one ends, just go to that site. I'll put the new stream up in a few minutes. Just hit refresh if you don't see it right away. And you can subscribe right now if you're not already. You can get access to it right this minute. But let's give some links out for all these other people again. So Marx is over at marxpyle.com. What can they find over there or your other stuff?
All my things. No, the Kimavella
Oh,
series, the
which is funny.
anthology. What's that?
I was gonna say, I was really hoping someone would bring up Richard Dragon for one of the.
Oh my God! I can't believe we didn't bring up. That's such a. We talk about that every. There's a sudden recurring.
That
thing on this
seems
show.
that was like our
It's all
running
the martial
joke for the
arts.
longest time.
Yeah.
Oh,
We didn't bring. Yeah, Richard Dragon. He's Dragon.
well, someone gave us £5.
Ooh, nice.
Oh wait, I'm not on the screen. Let me go back over there. Oh my God! Oh, Craig! Just a quick hi and a few coins on my way back to bed. Much love from the UK to you guys and everyone in the chat. Be safe. SGU Frefcon forever. Dude, thank you so much, Craig. Craig is actually one of our awesome Patreons, so he's doing a super chat, folks, which is why you can just do a single donation to us. Thank you so much, Craig. It is. Let's see. It is. I think 4:40 in the morning in Wales, where he is right now.
That's
So
commitment
thank you,
right
Craig,
there.
for tuning in. And,
Oh, hey. Wales is in my story. There you go.
Wales is,
Check it out.
yes, it actually is in his story. So
Yep.
you'll enjoy John's.
Briefly,
But
but it's
thank
there.
you, man. And folks, you can do, if you click the super chat thing in your chat thing, you can do any kind of pledge right now as well. And be cool like Craig. All right. Let's see here. Tammy says, why is everyone going around breaking four walls? It's the thing to do. It's the hip thing
Yeah.
to do.
Hulk smash.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. What is on besides the dragon stuff? Or the old Richard Dragon? We don't want to talk about him. What Marx Pyle? .com. What can
Richard
you-
Dragon's probably not going to be found there.
Tell us what you got going on.
Yeah, any projects I'm working on. So of course, there's Anthology, the series Obsidian Monsters. Also the podcast Show Entertainment that I co-host with Julie. Pretty soon we're going to have a bunch of authors from this anthology on there, so look for that coming up. And I have everything that's Marx is on there mostly.
I think that's Marx.
Everything's Marx. I guess I don't have my old films because I lost it when the Russians hacked. I didn't lose them, but I didn't. Make
Hold
a new
on, were you
film
fucking?
page.
I thought you were making a joke. Are you
Whoa.
serious?
No, Russians hacked me real bad, and I had to wipe out. the
How do you wait?
website.
How do you know it's the
Oh, no.
Russians?
It was the Russians.
It's your name, dude.
It's the website told me. So
It is your name.
They
You're
should
right.
like me then. Why are they trying to stop me, fellow comrades?
You lie.
Wait a minute. You lost
lying.
your film stuff?
No, I just didn't create. A new
You
film
must have it on a
page,
hard
but-
drive somewhere, right? Backed up.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So
He's like, I just put it up there and whatever.
I had to rebuild everything and stuff. It just took for a long time because also they
Oh.
took down Show Entertainment. So
Ugh.
because I used to have a separate, I guess I have a separate site now, but I used to have one that was just like really in-depth blog
So,
posts on every
Marx,
episode. So.
are you actually a spy? This is very interesting.
Marx has a habit of pissing off countries in genre
He's
entertainment.
very mysterious, so I would not.
He
knows?
has changed his look. He has really long hair now.
I know.
Yeah, that's wild. Hey, he had the bigger beard when I met him. Just saying.
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
a beard. I
Yeah.
gotta change my look every so often, you know.
That's right. Keep him guessing.
Yes, thank you so much, Craig. Thank you for the awesome
Yes,
super
thank
chat
you.
again. I like that it's in pounds too. We never usually get to see it in pounds. That's cool.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that means it's worth more.
And you can tell us who your favorite dragon is, Craig, since you just tuned in if you're still up. Let's see. Okay, so Sophia, tell them again where they can find you and what you're up to.
Yes, I'm at www.authorSophiaDeSensi.com and at Sophia DeSensi on all the social media stuff. On my website, like you can find all my client books if you want to check them out. They're all young adult, like science fiction, fantasy, horror. And then there's also links to all the events that I've also been attending. I was just on the popular booktuber Hey It's Carly Ray's book hour, and that was really fun. So you can check that out on YouTube too. There's a link on my website.
Awesome.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right, John.
Yeah. So jcmastroauthor.com. Just got, info on my works in progress, the Dragons of a Different Tale. I've got a blog going, which is pretty sparse at the moment, but I'm hoping to get some good content coming very soon. Trying to talk all these guys into, well, Jeff and Francis don't know, but talking all these guys into doing like an author spotlight post on there. So should be some good stuff.
Yeah,
And then,
talk to us.
I will. I'm gonna.
I think you just did.
I just did there.
All right.
No PowerPoint. Just
I love
there
how
you go.
threatening that sounded too. It's like I'm gonna
Do it. And then I have Instagram at jcmastroauthor too. So
Wait, you said no PowerPoint. No, sorry. France and I only do things
No.
when there's PowerPoint.
that's the only pitch. That's the only pitch you get. Do it.
See how much time you could have saved, Marx.
Oh man, next time.
All right. Hey, Francis, where can they also catch other stuff you do?
Well, here's the problem. I didn't put my name on my URL. Everyone has their name on it. I just have some random words on there, like sincere sarcasm.
I don't have my name on mine, man.
I
Super
think you
good
should change your name to Sincere
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
stuff. Hi, Sincere.
Right.
Hi, Sin.
I'm Mr. Sarcasm.
Mr. Sarcasm.
Is that
That's-
It's
Sounds
Mr.
like a
Sarcasm to you.
villain.
Thank you
Sounds
very
like a
much.
supervillain.
SincereSarcasm.net. I have a podcast on there called Online Friend Simulator. New episode coming up soon. Yeah, I do a lot of talking. I will do the audiobook thing. I just got it.
All right.
now.
Do it.
I've been told like by a million people today. So I think I'm gonna have to.
Supergeekedup.com, folks, is where you can find all the stuff, also all the stuff I get up to. So you can find the Super Knocked Up Vela on there. You can find the Super Knocked Up web series. There's 2 seasons of the live action web series. And we did gaming streams. Marx and I and Francis did DC Action Hour about the DC superhero shows. There's a whole ton of geeky content up there you can check out. We almost forgot, Francis. And folks, remember, if you haven't already, if you're new, smash that subscribe button.
Oh God, yeah.
Pound that like. I don't know. What do we say?
Like button.
Hulk
Ring
smash.
that
Ring
bell.
that bell.
She-Hulk smash.
Yes, do all the things.
Yeah,
Like
the
Richard
likes
Dragon,
are important.
do all
the
the
subscribes
things.
are important.
Just
The more you
like
do
Richard
it, the more we
Dragon.
get seen. So go
Yeah.
ahead and do that stuff.
That's true. Let's see here. Wisteria is excited for Academy Bound. There you go. John.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kai Guy.
I know that guy.
You know
Yeah.
Kai Guy?
I do. I
Oh,
might.
there's Kai Guy. Sorry. Looking forward to that. Oh, wow. Look at all your fans. This is awesome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Wisteria also says Marx is an imposter. I agree, Wisteria. I think you're right. And he wouldn't tell us, Julie says, he would have to be eliminated. Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
You have to eliminate us. What if
How do you
Marx is
know
a
that?
counterintelligence and is a honeypot to trap? Wait, a honeypot? Like he sleeps with people? Is that what that means?
No, Honeypot is just a place that attracts. It's supposed to be attracts
Oh.
a certain type of.
All right, I thought maybe it was.
That makes sense.
Spies,
Yes.
apparently.
Well, maybe are you like the Americans? You and Julie are both spies.
Who knows?
But then that means they're really Russians.
Yeah, they're Russian. They're a Russian
No,
couple
they're not
posing as
Russians.
American couple.
That's why she didn't want to be.
Yeah.
You're right. She was doing some spy stuff there. I
I've
see
never
now.
seen Julie, so maybe she is a spy too.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
I just thought-
Sophia's
I
like,
just thought
maybe
you
Julie
guys were
doesn't even
always in
exist.
a hurry.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Mark's just made her up.
Right.
It's one of my aliases.
Right.
Yeah.
You just throw your voice out whenever you want her to be on.
Whoa.
So Craig says for dragons, game-wise, oh boy, Parthenax from Skyrim, movie Draco from Dragonheart. Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
All right.
Good night, Kathy. Thank you for watching.
Thanks,
Chaz,
Kathy.
karate chops the button, destroys iPad. Good, Chaz. Good job. Yeah. Marx is an imposter. He hasn't made a pun all night. Listen to me. You're totally right. This is the first show you have never done a pun, Marx. You are not the real Marx
That's
Pyle.
weird.
Whoa.
I
Marx is
already
the
did my
king of
drag
puns.
on pun in my
Took
tangent
away
tail.
the drag on one. So I don't know.
Jeff, Marx is a honeypot like Francis is a Bond girl. We have a reface of Francis as a Bond girl. That's what
I mean, yeah, I do have my face on a woman in a bikini, but so do you.
Okay.
Of course, I would hope so.
Yeah,
Oh no, it's a
All
lot
right.
of pressure now. I feel like I need to say
I
a
know you.
pun.
You have to say a pun
He's
before
like,
you
God
leave.
damn it, I got to think of a
We're
pun.
making our way out. You
Well,
have to
stick
say at
around
least
for
one
after
pun.
hours, then maybe you can come up with
Yes, yes. After hours
Yeah.
pun-tastic.
Fantastic. All puns. Yeah, all puns. All right, super goopers. Can't say that.
It's done.
It's
It is
That's
done.
Francis, it's all your fault.
This is an epic moment, Sophia. We were here for it.
I know.
For the
Maybe
Star
no-
Wars.
Actually, look, it's taken like
Goopers now? I don't know.
330 something shows to come up with a name for our viewers.
All right.
And
You
guys
call me a
did.
gooper. Count me in the goops.
Yeah.
Goop it up. All right. Big thanks. Big thanks to Mark, Sophia,
shit.
and John. Thank you guys for coming on.
Thanks
It was
for
great
having
being
me.
part
Thank
of the
you, Jeff.
anthology.
Thank
with
you, Francis.
guys. Hopefully, we can do some more collaborations.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And thank you for everybody for watching. If you were new, thank you for coming here. I hope we come back. We do this geeky fun every week. In fact, we're going to have more authors on probably in the next week or two. Some other authors that couldn't be on tonight from the anthology. So look up, stay tuned for that. And thank you to all, of course, our regular viewers. And if you're watching in post, thank you just as much. You can always put your comments under YouTube, and we'll read them and respond to them afterwards. Hey, I hope some of you stick around for after hours. If not, though, we'll see you next week. And some last chats here. Super duper goopers and playing with the goops.
I think we have a
Playing
new
with
name
the
for
boys?
our Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh, a new Patreon level, right? The super goopers.
Yeah.
gotta work- I
Become
gotta
a super
think of
gooper.
that. Yeah.
Super
Good.
gooped up.
Yeah, super gooped up, which can have so many wrong meanings, but all right. Super duper pooper goopers. Oh boy.
Oh,
All right.
no.
All right.
On that note, thank you so much, everybody.
Probably with
We'll
those.
see you next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Until then,